thought we were recording this whole thing.
Whoa.
What?
Howdy.
Oh no. Have we lost someone already?
We have
This is like
already
frozen
lost.
on my screen. Yeah! Woo!
Well,
This is so
I
sad.
am gonna go into
Chris
a
is
quick little
dead.
spiel then. While this is happening, we are still just as chaotic as ever, friends. Welcome to the finale / last episode of Cyberpunk Stories in New Hope. Before we start,
Slowly coming back.
We lost Popsicle to the net. Stay away from 4chan, I beg of you.
No!
okay, you're good. You're good. Hello again, friends.
My internet's going out. Oh no.
So Popsicle contracted a virus while she was in the Netscape. We'll see what happens.
I knew it.
But just to remind everyone, we are doing our giveaway tonight for these Liches and Layers themed dice. I don't know if my camera's focusing, but that is fine. If you do ! giveaway in the chat, it'll tell you all the steps on how to enter. You get 1 free submission if you do Lich Please in chat as a command. And then extra entries go to subs. I don't believe I've left anything out, but if I have, Erica will correct me. I also want to give a special shout out to Chris and Saf because yesterday was Saf's birthday and today is Chris's birthday. Happy uteral expulsion, friends!
I happened today, and then I kept happening.
I am all over the place.
Thank you.
I am your GM, Sin. You can find me on all my socials as sensationally.me, and I'm going to jump over first to Erica.
Hey, I am Erica. You can find me on socials on Instagram and Twitter at EricaJean15, which is my Instagram, and EricaJean315 on Twitter. I finally figured them out today. Or over on the 5% Chance socials. 9 times out of 10, I am the thumbs behind the keys on the Twitter and the Insta. The other 1 out of 10 times, it's our illustrious other producer, Curtis. But yeah, I'm gonna popcorn over to down to the birthday boy, or up in my case, to Chris Not Prime.
It me, Chris Not Prime, everybody's favorite twin and smoke grenade enthusiast. You can find me at Hamasamakun on all social media platforms. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, that's Twitch, that's YouTube. That's probably some other places that I'm not really sure about, but I'm sure it's out there somewhere. And I've just forgotten the sign in. You can find me doing all sorts of things, which include but are not limited to Hot Asian D&D with Sin, and definitely with Sam. Sam has been there. Sam is always there for me.
I try.
I'm playing Frankie Blockbuster because I don't know. It seemed like a good decision at the time. And with that, I'm gonna ping pong it to my twin, the lovely D&D imposter, also known as Chris Prime.
Oh my god, can you guys see and or hear me?
Yes.
Oh, you're in. You're in.
We're in.
Good job, hacker.
Am I in? I'm on red. It's... Oh no. Okay, someone interrupt me if it goes, I had to shut down Twitch and everything else. Huh? I can hear you. I'm so nervous. Anyways, if you can hear me, cool. I'm Chris, aka D&D Imposter on all socials. And my Wi-Fi decided it was going to take a shite today. I may not be the cooler twin, I am the taller twin, and I will be the twin to survive the longest. So if my brother goes off tonight, it's probably by his own hand. And as per usual, I will come to you with a horrible twin pun at the end of the episode. Don't look at me after you do me dirty every week.
I have never done you dirty in this game. I've been nothing but a very respectful brother. Do you see this
so
slander,
bold.
chat? Do you
So
see
bold.
this slander?
Chicken
on this,
sucks.
the day of Pride?
If either of the two are, like, fruity, it's probably Popsicle.
Both of
An angry little lesbian.
Anyway, you pass it on already, God.
Oh, I forgot to do that! I started freezing, so I froze. Ah! Operator!
5% chance. Hi. Hello, operator. Both here and on the Tiki Talks, and tonight I'm playing Rolling Ford Mercedes Lincoln. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Saf.
Hello, it's me, Saf. You can find me everywhere on the internet at a clerical error or a clerical error 7 because internet names are hard. And tonight I'm playing Mnetty, the AI robot who wants to be a real boy. Sam.
Good evening, friends, family, and kinfolk of all kinds. I'm Sam, also known as Wraither_VO on places such as TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Tonight I will be coming to you as Brother Buffalo or Talvoon. Let's
We
get
love it.
gaming.
Okay, I was with you until then.
Yay.
Yeah, gamer? Come on.
Big
Axel's
Fortnite
like
gamer.
so on board, dude.
Ah,
Come on, fuck machine. Don't you want to be a gamer?
I do want to be a gamer.
Oh my god, I can't with you calling a fuck machine in your voice. I am so
you have
sorry.
to understand.
This campaign has given me so much.
My superpower is saying things with a deadpan voice. That's what I bring to the table. I don't know. I don't got anything else.
Ah, man.
You bring us random tidbits right before game.
I also really quick forgot for the giveaway. We are doing the draw, I believe, right after break today. So
Yeah.
you guys have right up until break to enter at least one free entry. I am going to ban operator. I'm saying this now. I won't actually. I wish I could. That would be illegal. That would be immoral. I have morals. Anyways, we'll see if everyone gets their dreams or not tonight. But recap first. Last time you guys were able to crack a very hard puzzle and get into a file room where Popsicle began to download things. And as our upstairs tour group was busy dealing with some intruders, we had a certain friend throw a smoke bomb. And
More like a
then,
gas grenade, or tear gas grenade.
yeah, tear gas grenade. And basically it kind of scared vision. The battle was very, very one-sided. I got wrecked. And it ended with an operator ding opening and a flamethrower beginning to light up the gas around them. But we're actually going to jump back first with Mnetty and Roland. What are y'all doing?
We left off with me having a crispy little virus, but we were also hearing Popsicle tell us that they needed more time.
3 minutes left.
But we know also that there are shenanigans happening, that people are coming to get us, right?
You do not know that people are coming to get you.
Oh, it just seems fine. Okay.
You know there's people in the building because I believe it was Frankie who called Popsicle.
Oh, that's right. We deduced that it's actually the other team that they're after, but we're like A-okay. Okay. At this point, I think that Mnetty is still ignoring the virus and is internally probably trying to do something about it without alerting anybody because she doesn't want to worry anybody. But after Popsicle's like, I need 3 more minutes, or something like that, Mnetty would be like, I think that seems fine. Roland?
We should probably check in on the other ones, see how they're doing. I'm gonna call Tal, Brother Buffalo, and see if everything's going on right upstairs.
We're getting lit on fire, right?
Currently, the flames are only catching the gas on fire.
FaceTime, and it's just the entire group screaming in flames. He said he's busy.
As soon as the gas starts catching, I'm going to rush over to who can I pick? Who is closest to me who I can just throw over my shoulder?
Frankie.
Yeah, I run over to Frankie, and as I do, does the gas seem poisonous at all? Or is it just catching flame?
Give me...
What is how flammable is tear gas?
I believe it's like kind of flammable.
I'm gonna Google
our
it, and it's
tear
probably
gas
gonna
is
put me
not.
in a-
Future tear gas might be highly.
No. It's not super flammable. It's just immediate vicinity of where the flamethrower is, but it is still coating the area.
And
Yeah,
I worked so
yeah.
hard on that tear gas.
Okay, so the tear gas is still coating the area. Do we have to go through the tear gas to get out of here?
Yeah.
Come out of the
He
elevators,
threw.
right? We can just
Yeah,
go the
you
other
threw
way.
it at the elevator.
I
Seemed
walk.
like a good idea. At the
I
time.
walk over to Frankie and I tear off both of my sleeves, and I take one and wrap it around my mouth, and then take the other and wrap it around Frankie's.
I
lean-
appreciate the energy, but I don't think now is the time or place.
I kind of like big hand pat you on the side of the face. I'm going to need you to watch your mouth from now on, fuck machine. And I throw you over my shoulder, and I stroll towards the elevator, I suppose.
I had a dream
Okay.
like this once.
Before we start with that, I'm gonna jump back to Popsicle then. Or does Roland see all this? Are you still
Yeah,
calling
that's
Roland?
like, yeah, I called. Am I seeing all
Yeah.
this?
And as I'm walking, as I'm walking, this all's gotten a bit intense. We're coming down to you.
We need about 3 more minutes. I'm gonna post up next to the elevator with my shotgun. You just say howdy before you step out. That way I know it's you.
Nettie is gonna tap Roland on the shoulder and turn. Perhaps it is best if they abort mission and leave us. It does not appear that people know we are down here.
Nettie, that sounds like a great idea and all, but I don't know that this is necessarily the end to their story in New Hope City.
I
don't
forgot what the other
understand.
phrase we were supposed to say was.
Lich, please, in chat.
No, it's like the gay train has no brakes or something like that.
Caffeinated gay train.
Oh,
you
caffeinated
can't say the rules before you say it. That's against
Yeah.
company
Yeah.
policy.
Oh, that one doesn't count. I was trying to
It's
remember what it
against
was.
company policy.
We are burning the
Probation.
company to the ground.
All right, back in.
Yeah, back in scene.
Roland.
Do I get the sense that they're seeking the same thing that we are? The baddies.
Yes. You're not sure about other floors, but they did seem to be looking, which is why they hadn't immediately attacked first.
Right. And am I getting M Nettie on the other side of the? Am I getting like a little bit of M Nettie on the other side of the phone? Like
She's like, lead
the
them
side
away, dang
convo.
it.
If she's talking, yes.
Yeah.
Nettie, I get the sense that they're looking for the same thing we are. And if so, they'll make their way down to the basement eventually.
And she looks at Roland and she looks at the door.
Well, if they can hold them off for about 2.5 more minutes. Ain't that right, Popsicle? About 2.5 more minutes?
I don't think I'm on call with you guys. Can I?
I'm just yelling over
Yeah,
my
I can't
shoulder
hear you.
because we're in the same room. Oh no, because you're like,
No,
zonked.
I'm hooked up. Yeah,
Caffeine.
I
Look.
can't hear you.
Look,
We have to
Popsicle.
text her.
Call me.
I was gonna say we have to text her. I use my
Popsicle
face.
said she needed about 3 more minutes. If we can get 3 more minutes without being interrupted, we should have what we need.
All right. So do we lead them away, or do we regroup so that we can give us stronger defense?
Do we want
I suppose. Hmm?
Sorry. I was gonna say, do we want them separated or do we want them like dead?
I have a way to get to the basement.
Forgot you were still
so-
here.
Now you're helpful. Great. Smack him across the face.
Ooh.
I've always been helpful. Just because you don't need the information doesn't mean it's not helpful.
He's got you there.
Mm.
Roland's gonna post up by
Anyways.
the elevator, shotgun at the low ready.
No, go ahead.
I'm actually gonna jump really quick to Popsicle.
Ah,
Eh.
nah.
Could you please give me a library check really quick?
I could fight you. Yes.
Fight me. Do it.
Library search or check.
Yep.
I guess it doesn't matter. That's gonna be a 15. Is it? Yeah, 15.
So, while you are downloading this content, you are still connected to all the other content, and you find a quick little file that has to do with Amneti.
Ooh, I'm taking that.
Are
What's
you
inside? What's
opening
inside?
it? Are you
Yeah.
opening it or downloading it?
Do I have to like stop my thing to open it? Like stop the download or okay, I'm gonna open it while it's still downloading.
How much RAM do you got?
So
A lot.
that's why she has a robot leg. So as you open it, you see the same 3 phases that Amneti saw for her creation.
Okay.
You also see that if the virus doesn't go through when the stage is ready, it becomes a self-destruct sequence if it does not succeed, so that no evidence is left behind.
So if the virus doesn't download, or like they'll self-destruct. Cool.
So there's no trace.
Bet. Going back to my original plan, and that he will now be Pablo. I don't have time to download it though. After hearing that we're getting rushed out, so if there's not while that's everything's still downloading, Popsicle's just gonna take that mental note and then close and put it back.
I would say, while looking through Amneti's files, your download does complete.
Oh heck yeah! I am bouncing the F out. And when I like come back to, I'm literally gonna like bolt for Amneti.
As you start bolting for Amneti, I'm gonna jump back upstairs. So, Axel has now told you guys that he has another access to the basement. What are you guys doing?
Might be best if we regroup. Don't know where these Zarafa people might be in the first place.
I'm gonna text Popsicle. Just be like, progress?
You'll just get like a thumbs up and then all them back whenever I get to it.
Alrighty, I say let's get the hell out of here then. Unless there's any, I'd take one of the staplers from one of the desks, like one of those like company staplers.
I lean you down to.
Oh yeah, that's right. Am I still on you? Just like, alrighty guys, from here we make our final attack plan. I grab one of the staplers.
I adjust you on my shoulder. Like
Thank
a
you.
sack
It's getting
of
very
rice.
I have been compared to sacks of rice before. Yeah, thank you. Just taking more office supplies.
I start pulling open Axel's drawers to find where he most likely hid his weapon. And when I find it, I just slap it to his chest and be like, "You fucking suck."
So,
Poor
the
Axel.
closest thing to his weapon was that dinky little knife you saw him holding.
Yep.
Steve interjects and offers to be the distraction for Zarafa and says that he knows he can make it out.
If you're sure. But if we don't see you outside by Bessie in the next 3 hours, we're coming back for you.
3 hours.
I mean, I don't know how long this is gonna take. That's just the time.
That's fair.
By the end, I'll readjust the statement. If we don't see you outside by Bessie by the end of all this, we're coming back for you.
Yes.
He nods and pulls his face mask on and runs into the smoke. So are we taking the other route or like what? Cause like, I could just stay here safe and play games if you don't want my help.
There's like a cloud of
The
tear
way.
gas on the other side of the office. What do you mean stay here safe?
I work here. They'll get security.
Gotta
But
I
also,
guess
you
gotta
guys
look
are
at my
like pretty cool
teammates.
gamers.
We
You guys
are
are
very cool
pretty cool
gamers, thank you.
gamers.
I place a heavy hand on Axel's shoulder, and then shove him towards the door or towards the other end of the hallway.
So
Lead the
he
way.
begins walking back to where you guys saw the snack vending machines, and he pushes one of them to the side with a lot of struggle, and you see a secret elevator behind it.
Do you guys think we have enough time to get some coffee? It is a very tiring day.
I got gamer fuel.
Oh, okay, we're good then. Let's go.
He pulls out a little baggie and hands it to you.
Perfect. I start mixing some on while I'm on Tom's back.
So you guys see that this elevator is an old dumbwaiter, like a very old style dumbwaiter where you're gonna have to manually do it yourself.
All right,
Alright. The
off the
strongest
buffalo,
amongst us.
and I put down Frankie, and I begin running the
I was
thing.
enjoying the ride. I'm
Give
gonna help. I'm
me-
not that strong, but I'll help.
Athletics, please.
Absolutely. Let's see. That's gonna be a 20.
Yeah, you get there, it's had decades of rust, and somehow you are just moving fast with everyone in it. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like way harder. And you slowly make it down, and you reach the 10th floor. Or at least what you think is the 10th floor as it thuds.
Do you want to maybe poke your head out first? You seem to be more of the muscle of this group.
You're very strong.
Or do you want someone else to look?
I peek my head out.
You peek your head out and you see the back of Popsicle. As you see her kind of sprinting towards Amneti and Roland.
And as I do, I shout, "Howdy!"
He'll lower his shotgun to the rest position. Dow, it's Brother Buffalo. It's good to see you, friend. Popsicle's moving. Looks like we got what we came for. How do we get out?
Well, given the chaos upstairs, I'm not sure if we'll face any security. Might just be Zarafa goons up there.
Well, question: if they're trying to get this information, should we delete it? Like, not the stuff
Can we
that Popsicle's got. I don't know. You
all
said
the data, or just the stuff that we.
Sin. You said
came
there's
here
a
for?
lot of analog equipment down here,
Correct.
Like a Xerox printer.
like a Xerox printer, VCRs,
I'd like to steal a VCR.
old tube TVs.
Not tube TVs, not VCRs. More like office
Any
equipment.
blockbuster cases?
Okay, no,
Oh.
but we've got old printers. So here's what I want to do. And I'll roll for it. I want to smash those up and grab the magnets out of them, and try to supercharge to make a little EMP that wipes some of these hard drives when we leave.
So you would have to go into the Netscape to wipe the hard drive.
Okay, makes sense. They're probably a little bit better than the hard drives we have. How about can I just make a bomb?
I have a flashbang grenade. If
trying
that's
to-
something that'd be useful to the situation.
Are we trying to get out of this unscathed? Yeah. What?
We could just like, what if we all just like convince them that like we're still that entourage and just be like, oh no, we were caught up in the, whatever the hell, we better leave. Oh no, help!
Even
I'm too
so-
famous to die.
I
Well,
that's
if-
only if they're like not blocking the door.
Well, if nothing else, Popsicle, I'm not a software guy. Was there like a port you had to jack into?
Yeah.
Could you show
You'll
me
see
that?
like the loose hanging. It's like hanging from her head.
Well, no, like in the hard drive. Did you plug into something?
Yeah, when didn't I plug into the one of the printers, Xerox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't need anything else in there, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
I'm gonna shoot the port.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, roll the damage on it.
Oh, we could have just left.
We could have. We were going to.
Look,
That was the
wait.
plan.
If they just wanted the information,
Before
they
the
wouldn't be trying to kill us. They want the information, and they want to be the only ones. to
before
do it.
operator shoots though, could I have had? I would have been having a like while they're talking, I would have been trying to talk to Amneti this whole time. And I feel like at some that conversation would have gotten cut and cut short by operator shooting.
Okay, so we can do that before the
Um,
shooting happens.
Yeah. And you can cut it off whenever you're like he would have shot by now. But no, wait, like right before Mother Buffalo came down, said something, and then Popsicle ran up to him, Nettie, like under her voice, she's just gonna like very quietly. You don't have a virus in you right now, do you? Trying to download.
She pauses too long. And
If you don't download it, you're gonna self-destruct. I don't know what file I saw in there, but there was one about you. And I saw these 3 stages of your life, and the last thing was if you do not download whatever virus they're gonna try to put in you. Yeah, that's it.
That's an invasion of privacy, Popsicle.
What is?
My files.
Yes. So, going back to the question I asked before, since obviously neither you nor I care about invasion, since I just invaded your entire, like, all of this. So, leaving the morals behind us. Is that virus already there?
She is trying not to pause too long because she knows they're pressed for time, but she's calculating because she's never had to have these conversations before with a person. So the algorithm in her mind is going crazy. Popsicle, I am not Frankie, and I do care about boundaries.
What do you care about dying?
I am not afraid of death.
Okay. Was gonna suggest a way to keep you around, but if you don't care about death, yeah, here you go. And like Popsicle is just gonna like tap him Nettie and be like, see you on the other side, I guess, if AIs make it there.
She puts a gentle hand on Popsicle if they will let her.
Yeah.
It is okay to be sad for someone else. And she's gonna try to diagnose what's happening. She wants to know what the virus is before she downloads it. Like, she doesn't want to, even if it's at the cost of her dying, she would prefer to know and have control over that than to just randomly download.
So 2 things. The first is you receive a message back from Anya, and you see a little cat gif, just being like, "Thank you." The virus.
Yeah, at the end though.
The virus itself costumes itself to look like a company hardware the way like Apple protects like the core hardware in its devices. But that in of itself becomes a override control code.
Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want it. And you see this on her screen. She's like loading up all this information. She's running diagnostics. Like, you can see it all on her screen. She's allowing Popsicle to see into this world with her because she wants her to understand what's happening, even while she's grieving or what's going on, because Popsicle has full understanding, whereas Mneti has very minimal right now. And once she completes that down, like that understanding of the virus, she turns to Popsicle again. Thank you. I am very grateful for your friendship.
Well, if you change your mind, Pablo can help. And you just see like Pablo like emerge on the shoulder and like wave a little mechanical leg.
It is this, or I become not myself. And I would like to stay myself.
We could take you and put you into a different body. No.
I am connected, Popsicle.
Have you tried disconnecting successfully?
Future.
We got a lot of people around here that are probably better engineers than you.
Have I tried? Like, have I been able to disconnect from the cloud, essentially? No, right? Like, that's been the whole problem, is I haven't been able to.
Yes,
Nettie,
you
go
have
to
not been
airplane
able
mode.
to.
Go to airplane mode, Eddie. Go to
Airplane mode.
12
turn
points
it
of
off.
damage.
Again.
Sorry, how much
Go in a
damage?
bag of rice.
12.
12 points of
Oh.
damage. So as you are having this conversation, you hear a bullet fire as it
My
hits
God.
what you were previously connected to. Popsicle.
Frankie
Shock.
screams.
Yep.
Why?
Well, now they can't get it.
I was just gonna say, if we start a fire, the building has things that help you evacuate. And then everyone gets evacuated.
I thought we were just trying to go in and out. What are we doing? What is happening right now?
I've
Well, I
lost sight of the
think,
plan, but look, I found a stapler.
Dude, Popsicle is gonna smack the stapler out of your hand into the wall.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep
Brother
track of
Buffalo,
how
what the
concept
fuck
papers?
is going on? Shut up, Frankie.
He's trying to keep it light.
Well, you see, the whole plan of like coming in and out unscathed or like without detection kind of got ruined when like the other team decided to blow up the first floor, it seemed. We heard a bunch of shaking, and then a bunch of very strong armed people came upstairs, but you know,
Why do you smell
did
like
our
tear
thing.
gas?
Why do you know what that smells like?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to.
Hey, no, we're a team. I'd
Popsicle's
like
just
to
gonna, like-
socialize.
Oh my. Popsicle is gonna like grab her brother's shoulder and just look over at Tao and just go, Brother Buffalo, how the fuck do we get out of here?
Well, if my guess is right, well, you said that there were a few entrances that might open up if we start the fire evacuation program or something.
Yeah, like if it is like fire beyond the control of people, you know?
So we burn it all down.
Oh my god,
And-
finally.
And if we're lucky, a route opens up that isn't filled with Zarafa goons. If we're not,
I
we start
mean-
throwing punches.
If you piggyback me so I don't have to run, I can show you some routes.
If there's also the risk that if we start said fire and it doesn't open up, we burn to death in this building.
But like, what an epic way to go, you know? I've been training my whole life for this day.
As you
well, like,
say
as long
that,
as
I
I
put
remember.
a head, or put my
Head?
palm like on your head.
I
And
I
I-
head put him.
I pick it up like the scruff of a cat's neck, and I throw you over my shoulder.
Ah!
I just kind of turn to Popsicle. I'm like, is this what it's like dealing with me?
And there's like a audible crack as like Axel's spine cracks a bit.
Oh,
Now where are we going?
well, you gotta start the fire first.
I can do that.
Of course you can.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
I will
right.
Make your
I
fire.
thought I was just gonna make fire. I've still got my rattle cans. I'm gonna go over to what's left of Xerox, with all of his papers, nestle the rattle cans inside the papers, and say when.
Now.
The bang.
Fire begins to start, and that's where we're gonna stop for break.
No! No! No!
Yeah, it is.
No, we keep
What's
going.
homophobic? Homophobic.
We will see you all in
Hello.
10 minutes.
That's crazy.
On
I
Pride Month. First
today
day of Pride
of
Month.
all days
Wow.
on my
Wow.
birthday. Awful.
Hello, friends. Welcome back. Last we left off, actually before that, because my brain is a mess, we are going to be extending for the next 40 minutes, just because we notice that we have some late friends joining, so there's an extra 45 minutes to get your entries in. But before we left off, Amnetti and Popsicle had a little bit of a tense conversation about what being alive is, the consequences of viruses. Brother Buffalo and Frankie had a lovely moment, and Daisy was very kind to Axel. And then Roland started a fire, and now we're back. So
It's lit.
Do we actively
God damn
watch?
it.
Do we actively watch Roland do this, or is this just happening while we're all doing our thing?
while you're doing your thing,
So there's just like a raging fire now. Like,
while you were discussing the escape and agreeing on the
Yeah.
fire, Roland was like, "All right, bet I will make the fire."
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about
So-
Roland.
Anytime I
Usually
don't feel
there's like
included,
a-
I just set things on fire.
hey, me too. That's why I wasn't allowed back at 3rd grade.
Oh,
And
right.
next week on therapy session with
Look, there's a lot of stuff,
stories
not things to deal with down in a burning
Um,
basement.
Right. It is
Tao,
getting a bit
you
hot in
feel a
here.
hand patting your shoulder from Axel.
I look up at him.
Could we, like, go? Like, if they want to stay, they can stay.
Right.
If
Are we
we
going
die,
back
you
to the?
die.
I gesture back at the old elevator. That way,
Yeah.
this way.
You're gonna go through, like, the old school elevator? A, because analog's better. But B, the elevator shut down when there's a fire. But you're only gonna want to go up 12 floors.
All right. I begin making my way over there. Before turning around. All right, everybody. It's getting a bit hot in here. Let's get moving.
I'm gonna load up another tear gas grenade just in case.
I climb into the elevator.
Are we going in the are we going in the elevator or are we going upstairs? Because I thought the elevator shut down.
It's the
So
old school
there's
program.
a new elevator, right? Like a digital elevator, and then there's a
Oh,
pulley
okay.
elevator that I
Cool.
make
Is
work.
it somehow gonna pull
I
all of
make-
us up?
There's a lot of us here.
Can I? Do I have a countdown thing on my diagnosis?
Actually, during this conversation, it would have finished.
Yeah.
What specifically are you looking for?
Well, now that I know that if I do download, I lose like consciousness essentially, like I lose myself. They're wicked not gonna do it. They can't. I don't know that they're gonna share that information per se. But they also want to know how long they have until the virus takes over.
So, right now, you are in stage 2.
Ooh.
They have pretty much perfected a lot of your search engine
Mhm.
mechanics and coding. They are currently just affecting your ability to connect to things both wirelessly and through wires. Looking through this now, you realize that before, what had happened to Pablo had been through a connection with you, through a
Aw.
wireless connection.
Oh, I'll cry every time. She also keeps that to herself. Guilty. Okay. But does she know how long she has left before she will boost?
That is going to depend on how fast you build and connect to machines. So, the more time you spend around AI and smart tech,
Okay.
the more likely you will expedite this process.
Okay, and the more she
Right.
does, the more it's going to be a problem.
I don't know if it helps or makes it worse, but I think you said Pablo connected wirelessly. Pablo did not. Pablo directly connected.
The first time
Yeah.
at the concert,
Yeah. Pablo
So-
directly connected.
had he connected to her like when he had the virus initially, like would you have had prior contact to Mneti?
Yeah, I think that
Prior
was
con-
wirelessly.
So when you noticed the beeping and the tracking, that came from Mneti, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying that when Pablo had connected to Mneti, I had like I
Oh.
even said in stream like Pablo physically
Yeah.
connected into
Yeah.
like the back of Mneti. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
that was at the not the very
Okay.
first time.
The very first
Okay,
time.
cool.
I'm going to, as we're like walking towards the elevator, I'm going to hold Roland's hand again if he'll let me.
Oh.
And she's gonna keep walking with him. She's not gonna give him the warm hand that's affected right now. She's gotten smarter and she's gonna give him the other hand and hope he forgets. And as they're booking it to the elevator, she doesn't turn to him, but she talks to him. Roland,
Yeah, Nettie, what's up?
name something you would like to know.
Is Chevy gonna be all right?
And she's gonna try to search that. Like, she's gonna try to search the statistics. Or, like, and she knows, like, she's using up her time and she's using up her abilities to be healthy, but she's gonna keep searching.
The statistics of what in particular?
Of the likelihood of Chevy being okay. Even though she doesn't have all of the problems, she wants to run stats on the likelihood of Chevy living. Like, a good life and being
Could
fine.
you give me a specific search phrase?
Oh, boy, howdy.
Gosh, boy, howdy.
What a phrase.
I don't know what kind of dog
Gosh.
Chevy is, but
Robot.
probably a robot dog. Right? She's a full robot?
Cyborg, Australian cattle dog, and Chevrolet.
Chevrolet. She's gonna probably say, what is the likelihood of a Australian cattle dog Chevy cyborg surviving a disaster? She's gonna generalize that way, but she wants to give him something.
Could you please give me a library search?
Oh no. I can, but at what cost? Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna use my luck points. I can do that because I have those. Okay, library, you say? I can read. Library. Okay. Oh, that's not terrible. I say famous last words. And I'm gonna pump I guess I'm gonna pump 2 of my luck points in. Oh, that's not bad. So that's 17.
You looked up, like, the most generalized phrase you could, right?
Yeah, she's trying to run basic stats of like how well they could survive a disaster.
Did you put in Chevy's name?
No, she wouldn't do that.
No.
She doesn't want to dox the dog. She just wants to run stats.
You see, you know how Google has like the little tabs with quick answers and then they have website links? So you see a very quick one that these dogs, especially for this, last around like 10, 11 years.
Good.
Possibly longer. But if you buy Ziggurat tech, you could actually increase the lifespan of many of your pets.
Incredible. That's the ad for it.
How long does a Chevy last? Like
Yeah,
a
right.
car?
She runs like the cross run of that. She's not showing Roland the search engine at all. She's just kind of running it, but she's giving like a load bar on her face as they run. Do not worry, Roland. I believe Chevy will be just fine and may even live until 12 years old or longer, given her cyborg nature.
Well, she's already outlasted that by quite a bit.
Affirmative. And she kind of just gently squeezes his hand a little bit more, and she doesn't know how to explain herself. But she's giving away the last of herself that she can to her friends as they run.
Nettie, if I can, real quick. In order to fix Chevy, I think we need to fix you.
I don't
You're-
know.
Your right arm's heating up. Chevy's right leg's heating up. Y'all were both in the game together.
While that's happening and while you're noticing that, you have lost control of fingers in that hand, Mneti.
Okay. She pauses because she's running again those metrics as she understands that because she didn't understand that before. And me, Saf, I did not understand that before. And she shakes a little bit from because that's all she knows. She can't cry, she can't do anything like that, and she doesn't want to emote because she knows that disturbs people. And she stops for just a second, and she might even let go of Roland's hand as she comes to a halt. Roland, if I stop this virus, I will not be myself.
There's there's about 17 different ways to skin a cat. We will figure that out as soon as we get out of this raging inferno that I just started with a bunch of rattle cans and a Xerox machine. Let's get out of here and then we'll figure it out. But I need you to get out of here with us, all right?
And she does. She's gonna keep going with you, but she's hesitant, and you can tell that that's not what she thinks at all.
Tal, you gonna be able to pull us up by yourself? You want a hand?
I
mean,
with
Brother
one hand
Buffalo.
on Axel, the other kind of grabs onto the lever or rope.
Rope.
Rope. I kind of
Oh, geez.
tug a bit on the rope, and your help's always appreciated, Roland.
Spits
How
on
are
his
you guys-
hands, grabs the rope.
Such a
How are you
beautiful
guys
friendship.
situated in this elevator? It's like a cube.
Where's the rope situated exactly?
Like in the
More
center.
towards the front, like
Okay.
the
Gotcha.
crack
I'm
in
gonna
between.
stand next to my
I'm in the
sister.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to drag
Yeah.
Frankie into the back.
Yeah,
I
Daisy
figure-
went in and she's like in the corner, kind of like tabletop. So she's standing to give room for people to like crouch under her.
I think I'll set myself off at like a 45-degree angle from Tal, so we can kind of like one hand over the other kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. While are you guys chatting while you pull the rope up, or just kind of
think-
focused on pulling it up?
As we pull it up,
So
I
how's your
kind of
weekend?
lean into Roland and whisper. So Popsicle, Amneri, they coming out of here all right?
Near as I can tell, M. Nettie's been infected with the virus. I don't know the specifics of it, but it's not treating her well.
That's
We need to
because
get out of
Nettie's
here.
gonna combust.
Oh,
We're in a
hi.
small elevator.
They're gonna do
Just-
what?
I imagine like Tal and Roland's face is like real
Yeah,
close
right
whispering, and then
next to us.
Popsicle
It's like
right between.
I was gonna say, can we hear them? Because we're in an elevator.
Like we're whispering to each other, but
I
I'm
can
I'll-
roll
I'll
for it.
leave
I
it
can
to
roll
the
for it. I just went under
GMs.
the assumption like it's such a small thing.
I was being respectful to their conversation. I don't know what the two of you are
I was
up to.
gonna say, because if you said she's gonna combust, and then you would be correction. It will be an internal deletion of my records, not
Okay, so do I have-
combustion.
So kind of like
Do
what
I
we
have
did
to
to the
roll?
files down there.
You know what's like really wild, guys?
Or am I not rolling?
what's what,
Wait.
Axel?
This is kind of like when I got kidnapped a while ago. And then I
What-
found my uncle here, and I got a job here.
Is this relevant to our situation?
Yeah, I was like
Fine.
investigating Xerox. Actually, the more I think about it, I was like investigating my own robot who had viruses.
What
just-
robot had viruses?
I just look over at Popsicle like, what the fuck is happening?
Who the
Xerox.
fuck is this guy?
Right,
I don't fucking know.
Xerox had.
And then like people came for me, and the next thing I know, I didn't even know I had an uncle here, and then he told me he was the uncle who was like the custodian, and that's how I got my job here. You guys should try it.
Try getting a job here at the
Try
building
having
we're
an uncle
burning
that's
down.
a custodian.
I
Do we have an uncle?
stop the elevator and then I put Axel down, like such that he's seated against a wall. You said you were here investigating Xerox. And then the next thing you knew, you woke up and you were working here.
That you say it like that, that sounds crazy.
Do you have any
Crazy.
cybernetics?
Eh?
What?
Your cybernetics. What are they?
Just like tech stuff, because like I used to like get people jobs and things. That's why I'm so good at being a secretary.
The longer this conversation
were-
goes on, just like very gingerly, Frankie's taking out a gun.
No.
Unnotice-
you were a-
unnoticeably, just like in the corner.
You were a fixer. And then you were looking for Ziggurats. And everything disappeared.
Yeah, I had this job that I was doing, I think, with my boyfriend, and then next thing I know, I blacked out. I actually haven't seen him since. I tried looking him up. His name was Rain. Something, I don't know.
Feel like that's relevant. Do we know a Rain?
My God.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just see Daisy getting more and more uncomfortable.
Can we have
As-
this conversation while we're still going up? Because there's a literal fire.
Yeah, we
underneath all
might
of us,
die
and I'm
in
not
here.
really comfortable with the
Smelling
pods.
very
Yeah.
building on fiery in here.
Somebody
Yeah.
cooking bacon?
Paused.
I I look at Daisy, Popsicle, and Mnetty. You three, talk to him. And then I go back over to the pulley, and we start our ascent again.
I just look over at Popsicle and say, "Talk or talk?"
Oh no.
Talk. And Popsicle is gonna push Daisy forward. They're like 2 inches.
And
Hi. Yeah. So Rain got you into this job.
Well, like, honestly, I don't remember that much since I started here, but I do know the two of us were like on a job. We used to do jobs together.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember anybody else from before then? And Daisy's gonna reach a hand out, and her and her brother used to kind of have like a signal of when someone was uncomfortable, of like, let's get out, this is not, and kind of start like Morse code tapping on Axel's shoulder of that signal
Oh
as
my
we're
God.
talking.
That's like the cheat code to get like extra gold in Liches and Layers. I came up with that.
Sure you did. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
came
gave
up
it to
with
our
that.
coders.
Great.
I'm sorry, are you trying to imply I didn't?
Oh, no, not at all. You definitely came up with that, Axel. It's definitely your code that you came up with. And she's gonna go into round 2 of danger. We need to run.
See, this look of recognition kind of comes over Axel's face and concern, but still confused. Who are you?
I'm not sure if you're ready for that answer, but I know who you are. Who you were.
A gamer is always ready.
A gamer's never ready. That's why they're the perfect gamer. They're always ready to jump at the unexpected. A gamer's ready for what is planned, but a true gamer is never ready. And that's how they win.
he just looks more and more confused. And you see the confusion kind of shifting to fear, and then this kind of... You see something switching on in his mind, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Going to, because I know my brother's cybernetics, I'm going to hook into his radio frequency, and a song from our childhood is just going to play between our two cybernetics. It's just a soft humming.
You see
Beats of
Axel...
birds.
Sorry.
That's it.
You see Axel freezes, and his pupils kind of dilate as tears begin to just gently roll down his face. Your family? Like actual family?
Like your only family. Now?
But what about our uncle?
Pawn? In Reina's game?
Reina, like Reina?
Yes.
But why would he do that?
Us.
We were gonna get married.
No, you never were. He was your mark.
I wouldn't take a mark if someone meant that much to me.
You sacrificed yourself for me.
And you guys see the gamer facade is like slowly fading out of his voice. I need a moment, I think.
I keep the song playing as I stop talking.
What are the rest of you doing while this is happening?
I'm gonna probably private message my sister, just in our brain tech.
Is this what siblings do?
Yeah, is that not a thing we can do in this game?
No. I meant like...
Am I misunderstanding if it's a video game where like it pops up in the like the corner of the screen?
No,
Is that not a
it
thing?
is.
Just hit it. Just hit me up on AIM.
I
Yeah,
meant
I'm s-
Frankie asking Popsicle if this is what siblings are supposed to act like.
Oh.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just. I think he's gonna ask. So what'd you guys find down there?
And I would say Popsicle's just staring at Mneti and like sees this little blip come up and just like responds to it, but doesn't stop looking at Mneti.
I was about to say, you
Just
can't
like
leave me on
the
red. We're in the same
squinted
elevator.
slow-mo zoom.
She's got two emoji eyes that are blinking once at a time, though, like frog style.
Oh
Oh
my god.
god. Really quick, Tal and Roland, are you counting the floors, by the way? Just so I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Floor 12.
Oh.
Roland doesn't know that. He's gonna stop when Tal stops. Roland's also not as strong as Tal, but he's trying real hard not to show it.
Just like,
I am counting. Well,
Damn, this is going. We had a bunch of sub-levels, which is why we had this long conversation. But wait, what response did I get? Did you give me another emoji? I swear to God.
No! You would have just gotten back, got all the files Anya could possibly need. Plus also some info on Mneti.
Pertinent?
Probably will combust in no time. Doesn't want help.
While this little twin conversation is also happening, Frankie, you hear a buzz in your head.
Oh, here comes the boot.
Whoa.
A located buzz where a horn has been previously attached. And it is vibrating into your cranium.
Ah, stop. What the fuck? How do I put it on ringer? This fucking sucks.
You hear Reyna's voice coming through.
Have I met this person?
Frankie.
Oh, I
No.
haven't. I haven't met this person.
You have seen the hologram that popped off of Mneti.
Okay, so I vaguely recognize this person.
Frankie. How would you like a deal?
I'm gonna go to private so I can continue this conversation without other people hearing it. Excuse me, I just talk to myself from time to time. It's all music lyrics. What do you want?
I know you're working for Anya.
I'd say
You
it's a
could give
mutual-
me the files. And I could
And?
set you up for years.
Define years, because I don't see myself making it past the age of whatever I am +2, so...
Let's see, your party's getting what? I think it's like 10,000 credits each.
Something like that.
What if I gave you 80 to betray your group?
$100 even.
You're too broke to be bartering.
I may not have a lot to my name, but I have the files.
80 and
I
Anya's old
lied.
boots.
80 and...
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't muted. Frankie has to answer, not Chris.
I'm pretty sure Frankie and Chris are in the same spot with that.
Similar. Does this include my sister, or is this just these random groups of strangers and a robot?
I'll let your sister live too.
You'll let my sister live. Do I know if this person is associated with the guys we murdered like 5 minutes ago?
You don't.
Dang it,
Frankie
I had
does
such a
not.
good threat. I don't know. Are you really in a position to be negotiating when we kind of hold most of the cards, if not all of them?
Are you really in the position to be negotiating when you have my tech in your head?
Well, that's what it does. Last time I buy stuff on Cyber eBay. The extra 2 inches was worth it, though. And what exactly happens if I deny you?
You seem like a gambling man. Why don't you find out?
Even 90 and I'll kill them all right now.
I'll take that deal.
Okay, maybe a little bit. I'm still in the elevator. This might take a bit.
I will have a vehicle waiting for you outside.
Half up front.
You see 1,000 show up.
How's... My god, such a cheapskate.
With that, though, you reach the 12th floor. of your pull-ups.
I have. So you sure we don't need to go up 12 more?
No. This will do, I think. I, turn around to not Axel. Axel, not Axel.
Naxel.
Next. Noxel.
Lex.
And also Daisy, I presume you're all, like, the two of you are together.
We're all just in this
We're like
elevator, man.
forehead against forehead at
yeah.
this point in time.
And
Oh,
I kneel
wonder.
next to you as gently as possible. There is a comfortable seat in the back of Bessie's truck for you two to reconnect. But we need to get out of here first. You two okay to
Yeah.
do that?
Yes. And
So, on this floor, there's an emergency slide that goes out the back.
Okay. I call out to Roland. Roland, emergency slide, back of the hallway.
On it. Imneti, you ready?
Affirmative. And she's gonna walk with you guys. And as we start to pick up speed, she's gonna try not catch them off guard, but like whip around to Popsicle. Popsicle,
Mm.
do you know for certain if I download this virus that I will also be able to help Chevy?
I have no idea, honestly.
You
I
can
don't
roll
know.
cyber tech if you want to make an educated guess.
Okay. I'll make an educated guess.
Run the
Popsicle
test.
smirk. Freak. 9 plus 23.
Dang, okay.
Amneti doesn't have anything to do directly with Chevy's situation. But with Amneti, you do know that being alive, the virus would not harm her as an entity. At least not in the short term.
Popsicle says all of this.
So just to make sure I understand it correctly, Chevy and Amneti don't have the same thing. So it's not related.
Chevy's is more of Chevy keeps running around in the garage
And they're
and
just
it's overheating.
right. Okay.
Which, speaking of, Roland and Tao, you guys are going to get some quick text messages.
Of course.
Roland, yours is an alert of the security system around your garage/home. Chevy is okay. The leg is overheated though, so Chevy is lying down with the leg outright. The leg is fine. It just will probably need repairs by the time you get home.
Can I activate the fire suppression system to like cool him down?
You absolutely can.
Okay.
Tao, you get 2 text messages.
No.
One is from Anya. She's saying, Tao, I am so sorry. I'm getting there as fast as I can. I am being held up right now. The second is from Reina. and it's his hands doing a peace sign over the top of the temple from a bird's eye view.
I stop in my tracks and like,
Everything all right, buddy?
no, Reyna, I think they're threatening my family. And like, I kind of stumble to the side and like my shoulder hits the hallway as I don't quite collapse, but I begin to sink to the floor.
I think Frankie's gonna help them sink lower because he cannot lift Tao.
Gentlemen, brother Tao, Tao, there's not a damn thing we can do about it from inside this building that is actively on fire. We've got to get out of here. We've both got stuff to get home to, but we've got to get out of here first.
Yeah, we do.
Also, I
And-
think you're crushing Frankie.
I kind of right Frankie, and with like
A tall drink of water.
with like a slam on the on the floor with one hand, I kind of throw myself to my feet. Gotta go quickly then. Can we see the slide from here?
You see an exit.
Okay.
The slide is on the outside, so you wouldn't see it, but you do see an exit door.
Right. I run as quickly I can towards the exit, and I'm just gonna barrel through the door.
You go first.
No slide.
Is anyone else going?
I think
Roland's
I'm
gonna
hang
hold-
back. Oh,
Roland's gonna hang back with the shotgun until everybody else goes.
I'm gonna hang back even further.
Popsicle's gonna hold back for a second too. I can't see the
Frankie
end
and
of
Roland
this.
just keep taking steps back with each other.
It's just a 3.
I'm
No, you
I'm
go.
pushing my brother in and going down the slide.
Roland's gonna wait till Imneti goes before he does anything.
No, how did you catch
No.
me?
Daisy,
Mm-hmm.
as you go to push Axel,
He dies.
he resists for a second. I think I remember a little bit about. Reyna didn't send you on this job, right?
No. No, he didn't.
I don't remember everything, but Reyna was working on a code for Ziggurat. Something about taking down smart tech and monopolizing it.
And?
That's as far as I can remember.
And what did you give him?
Do you remember that news story we tried to find years ago about the orphanage?
Yeah. The Orchid Project.
I showed him where to look for it.
Okay. And?
I don't know if he succeeded or not, but this feels really familiar.
He didn't. And that's all I'm going to tell you. Get down the slide, please. Unless there's more.
He gives you a very apologetic look and gets on the slide down.
I don't follow.
Did we just let Buffalo?
Ghost
Nope.
apple.
Nope.
Right to the back of a Ziggurat
Bye,
truck.
guys.
I
Um,
listen.
The gates to hell.
I am Russian.
Crevice
I-
opens up.
Before I go down the slide, I turn around and I look at Popsicle.
Oh, fuck.
You got those files, right? What we were sent from Anya to get?
Yeah.
I think it's imperative that you go down and make sure those go into her hands and not Reina's. From
Why
what
would they go into Reina's?
this whole mess that we're encountering, I think has something to do with them. My brother that I lost. I'm pretty sure it's Axel. Actually, I know it's Axel. And that's why Reina knows where those files for the Orchid Project are. We need to keep you safe.
We also don't know where this really leads.
Well, Brother Buffo's at the bottom. I watched him desecrate a few people earlier today, so I'm pretty sure
It might-
You're
I
in
did
safe
most of
hands.
that.
you shot tear gas.
And that did most of it.
You did fucking what? Okay.
Okay.
And Popsicle is gonna like turn to Frankie, and Frankie knows that the only time this ever happens is when Popsicle. It's like one in so many years.
My gosh, she
Popsicle just
looked
looks
away
at
from the
Frankie.
screen for 5 seconds.
Do we go down?
Them first. I need to talk to you about something. It won't take
Frankie,
long, just... Oh, I was talking to them, but yes.
you get
Yes,
sorry,
God?
my internet also paused you. While you are talking to Popsicle,
God damn.
you get a quick little message from this horn again. If you take your sister out too, I'll make it 120.
Good as my sister being dead to you.
Hello.
You don't get paid enough to worry about it. And it ends.
Okay, I had more, but all right, that's great too. I
Where did you just?
Have-
Where did you just go?
Sorry, I thought this was gonna make like a really good song title, but the only thing I could come up with was "Get Down the Fucking Slide." I'm kind of looking over at Daisy. Are we?
Oh, you're
the
telling
only
Daisy
three
to
up?
get down.
Yeah, are we the only 3 up here?
No, there's 5 of us. It's
just-
You left the
it's
town
literally
alone.
5 of us.
Oh my god, poor Tao.
Brother Buffalo's the only one.
Still going down the slide. It's a long slide.
It hasn't ended.
Damn.
There's a loop.
We're on like the 13th floor or something, the 12th floor.
12th floor.
12th floor.
Nettie is gonna leave you guys to it. I will leave you to it, and she goes.
I just need to have a conversation with my sister. We'll be right behind you. Just go.
Well, that's great, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable if your sister went down the slide. Considering that right now all of that information is inside her head. And there's a bunch of goons just wanting to burn this place down. So the quicker that she gets out of the building, the better that I would feel.
It's already
to
burning
be fair,
down.
my brother did just say if you go, then we'll be following right after. So we could continue. We could keep having this conversation. Just wait till our friends arrive.
Let's start a group chat or something. I would really like a conversation with my sister that doesn't involve her responding to me with emojis.
Roland, do you have a radio communicator at all?
I do.
All right.
God.
And I will connect my radio to Roland's radio. And you just hear without me speaking. We have a connection now. Holler if you need anything.
Can do, Miss Daisy.
And I'll go down the slide. And then you just hear as I'm going,
Rolling stairs. I'm gonna give y'all some distance so you can talk, but I can't leave until I know that we can get that thing out of Amnetti. And the only way I know to do that is with Popsicle. And Roland will walk off a distance so he can kind of watch the entryways, the stairs, and such.
Gonna make sure we're out of ear reach, hearing distance.
Are you also?
What was
hiding
that?
your
I couldn't hear
lips?
you.
I. What was that, Sin?
Are you also gonna be away from lip reading distance?
Yeah, just as far out of sight, out of mind type shit. Like I don't want them hearing any of this secret twin thing. This seems like I mean, this probably isn't the best time to ask this question, but honestly, it's either that or at the bottom of the slide, and I don't think Tao's reached the bottom yet. Are you happy?
No. Next question.
I don't mean this as like a bit. The life we live on the road, doing shows, you running tech, using that big stupid brain of yours to do lighting effects and create graphics and whatever promo you do. Are you happy doing these things?
I'd be a lot happier if I didn't have your foot as an alarm clock when we're in the car. But I mean, what are you trying to get at? I don't.
If we had a chance to have it made to not have to work gig to gig, paycheck to paycheck, and live in the fucking van, would you take it?
I mean, isn't that what we're doing right now? We're about to get paid for giving this to Anya, and Anya's always been good on her word.
I mean more. An infinite amount more. And by that, I mean it's quantified as about 10 times more, but like in that vein. I just...
I'll indulge you. From where? For what?
handing it off to somebody else instead.
And
this isn't like that time when I tried to sell like my CDs on the black market, thinking that they might sell better.
Who? Who's gonna pay us more than Anya?
I'll answer that when you answer my question. Are you happy doing this? Do you want a different life? Do you want to be something different?
Yes.
I got contacted in this horn thing that I bought originally for the height. They said that we could get, what was it, 120?
120 if you kill Popsicle. 90 if you have everyone else.
How much did Anya offer us again?
10.
10 each. Well, a little over 10 because Roland did some math because Amnetti did not want money.
Math is dumb. 120. We could have practically, math is weird, but like I'm pretty sure it's 5 times the cut that we would have had.
Okay. Fucking who? And for what? For just giving these over?
Just giving them over. You already have the files.
To who? You just said you got called.
I don't know, they didn't have caller ID.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What's it matter?
You
Eddies are eddies.
implanted a horn into your head to be 5 centimeters taller than me.
And it was worth it. Now I look sick as fuck, but that's not the point here.
Yes, you do.
Eddies are
and
eddies.
You still can't. Give me the whole thing or I'm going on the fucking slide. We're about to get shot at. Whoever the fuck was upstairs is gonna follow y'all down here. You got like 10 seconds.
Reyna contacted me on this weird little horn thing and offered us a much better deal.
You know what? I think That's fucking brilliant. We should say yes. Give it to Raina, the people who, basically, took our parents. How about this? How about we just give it to her and we can share these delightful stories of New Hope and we can gather around a campfire with our parents and share some s'mores, right? Are you fucking kidding me? And just gonna smack the side of your arm.
I'm gonna catch it. Just with whatever inhuman speed I can manage, because I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But like, I'm not gonna take it this time. Like I usually do.
They took our parents, and now you're gonna hand them over the bullshit.
Our parents are gone. It doesn't matter what we do after this point. We could have such a good life, and we wouldn't have to do any of this anymore. Unless there's something that I don't.
Popsicle's face is just stone as she pulls her hand out, tries to pull her hand out of your grip.
I think he's gonna try to hold it, but if you really force it, he's probably gonna let go.
If you keep trying to grab, she's just gonna grab your wrist as well and just start pulling you. We're going on the slide. Roland.
Outside of earshot.
Do I know how the files are stored?
Have you ever asked Popsicle about her process?
No.
I would have. Fuck.
I don't think Cookie would.
No.
Is this not something I could gather? Like, is there like a chip or something?
You assume that it's all brain stuff.
Ah, god damn it, brain stuff. Could
While
I make an
you're-
inference?
Did you say something, Popsicle?
Twin stuff.
We're going down the slide.
All of us?
All of
You got-
us. All of us.
I come back at a weird moment. This feels like a family thing.
I think as you turn the corner, Frankie is going to look you in the eyes, Popsicle. I think he's just gonna say, I'm sorry, sis. As he's gonna take a shot at Roland as he walks around the corner.
Roll an attack
right.
and Roland Dex.
After the shot is taken, I'm right there. Can I try tackling my brother?
I forgot how attacks work in this
My Dex is 5,
I-
so it's just a D10 plus 5, yeah?
Yeah. How well do you think
12.
Popsicle would be watching him? Like, realistically.
20.
Well, we're like,
Two.
we still have our arms connected. Like, we're holding onto each other's arms. We never let go.
On the other hand.
Yeah, you had the other hand and shot him, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like if the gun comes out and the shot's taken, my easy reaction would be to just take him.
Yeah, you can do that, but I would say the shot probably fires first.
Yeah, 100%.
What did you roll?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Roland.
no. I rolled a 12 to dodge.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Roll your damage.
Fuck.
Remind me how to
Roland, what's
crit-
your armor? Crit?
11, I
How do you-
think.
I just need a refresher on how crits work again.
Did you crit on your attack?
Oh, I'm using the wrong dice. Sorry. I was rolling 2d6.
Oh my god.
We're not in masks.
Yeah,
Not
no, I'm very.
Oh my
I'm-
goodness.
GTA.
I was all in on the roleplay. I forgot how to play the game.
My armor's
That's a
11.
D8. Fuck.
You know what? That's a vibe.
It doesn't matter though, because on the D10 I got a 10. So that would have been 22, unless it explodes or something. You said it explodes, right?
Wait, did you throw gas or shoot?
You
I
said you were
said
gonna shoot him.
shoot, but if I could retcon it to the thing, I would. But if I can't, then I'll take a shot. It's fine.
I'll let him throw gas.
You can throw
Yeah.
gas.
Sure, I will
Does-
flashbang him.
Oh my god.
Or no, tear gas. I might as well use the last of it. Can't take it with me.
I guess. Dang it.
So how do crits work again? I rolled a 10. Is it higher now, or is it the damage
You
thing that works?
roll.
You
You roll
roll-
again.
Oh. 30?
Damage?
Oh, I thought it. So the D10, that crit, I roll it
Yes.
again
Yes.
for a grand total of 30 to hit.
Oh, that, yeah. That...
Jesus.
I don't know how damage works in this game.
I think we said it was how many d6s last time?
This one is 5d6, I think is what you said.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second while I do math in my brain. Uh, 20. No, 20. 21.
So, I believe, if I know right, I'm sorry, I'm still lost in the roleplay, y'all. Your armor subtracts from that, I believe.
Well, he threw gas.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure on the ruling
so
with that.
Roland has 3 cybernetics. He has his Omni tool left hand. He has his night vision eyes, which is why he always wears sunglasses. And he has filtered lungs because of the exhaust fumes in his shop.
Yeah.
So what Roland is going to do is pick up the tear gas canister, blow a smoke ring, and level the shotgun at his kneecaps. Look at Popsicle. Your brother's about to realize that kneecaps are a privilege, not a human right, if you do not get him down that slide.
Do you say this as after I've tackled him?
Watching you two roll.
Because
Yes.
after you, yeah, I'm just imagining it now. Like, Frankie throws the tear gas.
The one
catches it.
guy.
It's like breathing it in as Popsicle tackles her brother down to the ground, and just Roland's like, "Oh God, I swear to fucking God, you get down the goddamn." Those about being my kneecaps.
And then also me and Brother Buffalo and Eric and Daisy are like, yeah, we were just making it to the bottom.
Brother who's just coming out of amnesia.
Oh, I'm getting
Okay.
nauseous.
So
A
you
very long
guys,
slide.
are you all going down now?
Are
Now
Roland
that
is
Frankie's been
fast,
tackled?
Yeah.
I want to contact
So-
Marina. Is that a thing I can do?
Are you? I'm on top of you.
With the horn. Do I have to
Uh-huh.
manually hit this thing?
You
It's an
can
internal
try.
agent, right?
Yeah, you can try.
It's like a little brain thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're going down the slide. Turns
Okay.
out the one guy I fought has filtered lungs.
Lol.
Okay, so
Lol.
take care of it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Take care of it.
I made
And
my
that's the
decision.
message
You're
you
going
get.
down the slide. Yes. They take away our parents and you're willing to give them everything back. You're gonna get me fucking shot along with you?
I would text Al, keep an eye on Frankie.
I respond. More so than I already have.
Much more so. And then he goes down the slide.
Is it now just us up here?
Oh, no, I was waiting. I thought you had him down the slide.
we didn't go down. I
Okay.
still like tackled him to the. I was like, oh.
Can I
Um,
pick them up and carry them to the slide?
Are you strong enough?
You
I
can
am.
certainly try.
I'm going to kick his gun away first.
We'll just let go.
Can I kick his gun away?
Yes, if he is pinned down by Popsicle, I would say it's like an opposed athletics, but you would get a +2 because Popsicle is holding him down.
It's gonna be a 13.
For athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Can't read up here. Oh, there it is, athletics.
I think let me double check. Yeah, I think it's +7 for me, so +9.
That is a grand total of 16 for athletics. 8 plus 2 plus 6.
You have bruised fingers, but you hold on to the gun.
I'm just gonna step on his wrist and put the shotgun in his face. Drop it. We've got to get out of here.
Frankie.
I'll give it back.
I don't know if I trust that one, but
I'm not a double crosser.
If you don't let it go, I'm leaving.
yeah, he's gonna drop the gun. There's no real way out of this.
Picks it up, tucks it down the back of his belt.
Of course, you couldn't put that in a holster.
I don't have one for that.
Go
Do
down the
just head-
stairs, Frankie. Down the slide.
I think I have a choice in the matter. I guess I'm just going down the slide.
I was gonna sigh, look back and forth. Go down the slide as well.
Are you
Popsicle
also
go
going
after
Popsicle?
rolling? Yeah.
So, as Popsicle slides down, I am just going to take a quick moment to say congratulations to Callus for winning the dice. Apparently, it was almost Chris at Primes, but it was off by 1.
Ooh, very, very close.
Congrats.
I cannot win today.
Callus, you will be getting a whisper from our Twitch channel, I believe, to be getting information.
Grab
And
that shipping information from you. No
with the
problems
break-
whatsoever.
And with the break in dramatics, we're gonna jump to our crew on the ground. Tao, Amneti, Daisy, and Axel.
How much is working on my arm, or has it spread?
It is still just the fingers that are not working.
Nope. You'd love to see it. Okay.
Is Amneti noticeably, like, beginning to wear it down some?
How close are you standing to Amneti?
She's
think
trying
that-
to pretend also.
I think we all, like, arrive out of the same slide, so, you know,
Like
I'm gonna...
close-ish.
She
I'll
is
stand
a
by
lot
the slide to
warmer.
help catch anyone who's coming down, too.
She's a lot warmer than she typically has been since you've known her.
Do you need an ice pack or something?
No, thank you.
Alright. When, all this is over, you're gonna need a place to stay, right?
I had not thought that far.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little unusual, but I got an extra room at my place. Might have to bunk with a few temple kids, but if you're willing, I think they'd
You-
like you.
You are kind, Tao.
Yeah, just let me know. It's, hard to lose a home. Even if the home's been unkind.
I don't know that I have had a home yet, but I like the idea.
Well, I suppose when all this is over, you'll get a chance to make one, right?
And she pauses a very long time at that question. Perhaps. They are taking a very long time.
I noticed that too.
It's a very long slide.
Tao, maybe you should be ready just in case we are unsure about what happens when they come down.
Can you describe the space that we're in, GM?
You are in the back alley between the building and some other tall buildings now. If you were to go around, it would be about a half block to the front of the building, and then same distance as before to get to your vehicles.
Nice.
Well, if I were to chance a guess, there's probably hell out front. We'll have to wade through it. Bessie's waiting on the other side in a alleyway. We should be able to get there quickly enough, but it won't be clean, and it won't be easy.
You actually, Tao, receive another message.
Okay.
It's awful funny that you're offering a home and you might not have one. And you see Reyna with some tannish yellow and dark red fabric draped over his own shoulders.
Reyna, what do you want?
Files.
You know why I can't give those to you. But if you touch a single hair on a member of that temple, know that even desperate buffalo know to eat flesh. And I will hunt you down. As a human man. As Asura, I will tear you limb from limb. As beast, I will tear and gore into you. As hungry ghost, I will consume you. And the moment we reach hell, you will know burning. Do you understand, Reyna? Every reincarnation we meet, I'll find you.
You see 3 dots as if a message is being typed. And it stays there for a minute or two before it gets deleted and you get no response.
Tao's eyes harden some, and the sound of hydraulics start up again as he looks down the alleyway. When we get out there, we send Reyna a message. And I look at the 3, 2 that are here? It's just you two here.
Yeah, it's just the 2 of us.
Yeah, I look at the other 2. No, we've...
No, it would be 3, because the
3, right.
Axel.
And also
I
Axel,
forgot,
not
yeah,
Axel.
Axel.
Epic Fortnite gamer.
I look at the other 3. I know that we've only just met, but I appreciate having y'all at my back. Might not be a conventional way about it, but we're kinfolk now. When we get out there, whatever comes next, I hope you all know you can rely on me.
With that, Daisy leaves Axel's side and just goes over and throws her arms around Tao.
I wrap an arm around her.
Reyna stole my family. I have half of them back. I don't want anyone to go through what I have. You have me at your side. Always. She like looks back at Axel, pats Tao on the side of the cheek, and just smiles before making her way back to continually just try and get Axel's memory back of tapping all of the codes into like behind his neck of that like comforting spot.
That goes for you too. Axel. And you, Nettie. I know you said you never had a home or a family, but... Well, if you let us, this is as good a place to start as any.
Let's go home.
Probably
then
wait for the others.
I do lean over
30
the
minutes
slide
later,
and
we
yell.
finally get-
I do
We're
lean
still
over
going
the
through the
slide
loop.
and yell up.
We take a picture, just like,
Are you all okay up there?
I'm gonna be sick.
What?
He deserves it.
Fuck
I am
you.
standing by the slide to help anyone up if they need it. And as soon as Frankie arrives, I do kind of grab him by the shoulder. All right, up you go, fuck machine.
Thank you kindly, Brother Buffalo.
You and I lean over a bit and kind of whisper in his ear. You okay? Roland said that I might have to keep an eye on you.
Did he?
I mean, I know that this is all a lot and you're just a singer, but hey.
And also been known to act.
Singer and actor.
Thank you. Dancer
But
in
if-
some circles.
And dancer. But if you need backup, you know, we all got you.
Going back to the apartment?
I think so.
I think Frankie's like hardened, just got his ass kicked stare probably softens a little bit at that. And he's gonna look you in the eyes, Tao, and kind of comprehending what's on the line for you as well. He's just gonna say, we're gonna get your family back. Okay?
I'll get half my family back. But I'm not willing to lose my new half for it.
I'm not super good at strategizing because most of my intelligence goes towards releasing sick fucking jams. But if I could get you in front of Reyna, is that something you might be able to handle?
And you hear a metallic crack as I crack my neck. Easily.
We might have a way too.
Damn,
I
are
look
we all
over at-
talking?
Axel?
Oh yeah, I forgot he was here.
Axel looks confused. I haven't talked to him since before.
What are sisters for then? Creating a plan to get lovers back together.
What?
So
I
Raina
just
did
look at
send you on
Frankie.
this.
Huh?
So Raina did send you on this.
No, Anya did. Just happened to run into Reyna beforehand.
His cousin Anya?
Oh shit.
Wow, we are learning a lot today. I think this has been a very educational building siege.
Oh well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Does it? Because I'm lost now.
I don't know if the cousins thing is pertinent to our situation.
Daisy's
other two
brain is
down?
just like being like,
Did I go
"Oh,
first?"
yeah."
Should we go, I guess, to drop off whatever it is?
Go home. They'll find us.
Have Roland and Popsicle come out
Yeah.
yet?
Yeah. No, I said
long
when you
ass
guys
way.
come down.
I
Yeah.
thought this was happening. I'm like, I was just
It's a-
I
waiting.
haven't gotten out of the slide. You just crash into me.
It's a slide with multiple routes, so like if you accidentally go down the wrong
got
one, it just ends up
snuck.
much longer.
I went through the dark tunnel with all the
Shower
strobe lights.
traffic.
I had the one that had like the Incredibles on it. I went
Mine
on
turned into a
little
water slide.
loop. Oh, that's sick. I think as Popsicle exits, Frankie's gonna like not look her in the eyes, but he's gonna offer her hand.
She's gonna grab your hand and pull you into her so that you have to at least be close. Listen. And it's the last thing I'll say. The hardest part of life isn't the idea of losing you. The hardest part would be losing the me that trusts you. Don't leave. Not like that. And she's just gonna let you go and start walking towards the rest of everyone.
Roland's gonna offer Frankie his gun back, grabbing it by the barrel. You
Before
good, Chum?
Popsicle leaves, can I pickpocket? Not specifically anything important. I want, well, something specific but not important.
Yeah, what are you thinking? You can
She
try.
has like random bullshit tech, right? Like, like a flash drive. Is that something that they have?
Is that something
Yeah.
you're currently carrying?
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of those.
I mean, I would have a flash drive, but it's gonna have it's just gonna have a bunch of like Frankie the Musical stuff on
No,
it.
I know. Oh, I love Frankie the Musical. But no, I'm gonna take that.
That's so cute,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
That's
This is the first
really sweet.
musical performance, and we nicknamed it Frankie the Musical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you grab it.
Cool. Take my gun back.
We good?
About as good as we can get.
Fair enough.
All right.
Is Steve outside?
You don't see Steve.
Steve, no!
Well, we gave him 3 hours. It's been 15.
We did. We gave him 3 hours, yeah.
He said that.
Not the car
he'd
yet.
meet us out front.
He's just sitting in the passenger seat.
Are you guys staying back here, finding a different route, or are you gonna try and go back around to your cars?
A long way.
I was gonna say,
a long
technically,
way.
half of us could walk casual. Real casual, like.
Real
Well, first things
casual.
first. Can we peek out of this alleyway and see what's going on?
I mean, you can. No one chose to.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
we?
I'm
I
gonna
was
go
gonna say,
over. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
peek
wouldn't look
outside.
through.
I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up in this
Yeah,
not alleyway?
exactly. Because we might
What's
have
up on the
beaten
street?
everyone out.
You see there is one line of Zarafa staff shooting up around as if to protect the second line because there is fire incoming. And you see another line of them corralling Ziggurats staff,
Oh.
interrogating them.
Maybe,
Sorry,
maybe
Zarafa's
we go
interrogating
around.
Ziggurat.
Yeah. So, for clarity, Zarafa,
I haven't looked
the
around the
folk-
corner yet. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Ziggurat, the folks who own this building, they were escorted out and are being interrogated by Zarafa, who's currently being employed by a nasty person, I suppose.
Reina, question mark?
Yeah, Reina,
Maybe.
question mark. I, Sam, will guess Reina. Okay. Looks like the Zarafa people are pretty distracted. We might be able to make it around them.
Sam, if you're the only one peeking, could you also give me a perception check?
Absolutely.
I was also peeking.
Could you please give me a perception?
Yes.
I'm
Perception's
thinking
not
hard about
good for
Frankie the
me.
Musical.
Well-
Mine's also not great.
12?
Yeah.
Mine is 13. Not very good.
Better than. Yeah, actually, that was really close for both of us. High five.
Yeah.
You do see a couple loose staff also sweeping the area.
We can try to make our way as quietly as we can, but that doesn't mean that we won't face some folks. should be ready for a fight.
What
I
if we
will
just
say,
dressed up like them.
anyone that has a
Walked
big
out.
jacket on, maybe give it to someone who doesn't. It might change our look. So,
Crop top.
I could probably do something.
yeah, let's put your hair down, maybe. That.
Oh, I meant to distract.
Oh, no. I mean, just come back home after. Sorry.
He holds your face gently with one hand. Hey, regardless of where we are, we'll always be family. I know I'm only just remembering, but this is what brothers do.
If you
And
leave me alone again.
I think even if I did, you have a pretty good new family.
Daisy just reaches up to the side of his face to kind of like mirror where his hand is, and taps, or like code for I love you into the side of his head, and then gives him a gentle slap.
He looks down and gives a half smile and puts his hand to yours and taps it back.
Bye for now. But never always.
Never always. And he goes around the corner and begins to start yelling at these people, telling them to leave his coworkers alone and that he knows what they're looking for. And the sweepers begin to start moving towards him instead of around the area.
That's probably a good time for us to bounce.
Question. Are the Zarafa people treating the Ziggurat folks violently?
You do see there are a couple people who look like they've been at least punched or slapped, but for the most part it seems to be more verbal aggression of telling them to give them what they're looking for.
Are there any, like, explosives nearby? Like, artillery? Stuff that, like, I imagine this, like, military operation would have brought something.
They would. It would be on their persons.
Damn it.
It's time to go.
Let's.
Um,
Yeah, I think we all just at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Is there a junction box power going into the building in this alley?
Not that you can see it from where you are.
Fair enough.
Are we waiting on somebody to take the first step, or should I?
I mean, you're the
I think
star.
that's a good idea.
That I am. As I am gonna walk out and try to, not be killed.
Wait, are we going in front or are we going around the back of the building?
I
think
probably
they
should have
said we're
asked
taking the
that.
long
I think
way.
we're going.
Yeah, we're
taking
going the long way.
The long way.
Let's go the long way.
Long way.
I look towards them and I just say, just kind of look like you belong. Generally speaking, people don't bother you if you just act like you're supposed to be there.
Affirmative.
Could you give me a group stealth?
Oh
Stuff.
boy.
Well,
Can
you guys, I'll
I
give you the
do stealth?
option. You can all each roll, or you can have one person roll for you as a group.
Who has
So I'm gonna
Probably-
be real
probably the
honest with you.
average.
Mine's +7. It's not terrible.
As I say, mine's +9, but the average will be
Ours
okay,
plus
right?
8.
Plus,
Yeah.
mine's
I
plus
mean,
8.
we wouldn't.
Yeah, mine is +10.
Yeah. I'm
Let's
fine
do
with
the
one
average.
person doing it.
You are
'cause
like
we
12
wouldn't
feet
know.
tall at 1,000 pounds. How is yours
Really
plus 12?
quiet.
He's a big
It's
silent
I have
quiet,
very-
cyber tech.
I am Tao is loud because he doesn't think about it, but when he thinks about it, he's very gentle. He's a very
Oh,
We love
he's
him.
a sweet boy. Okay, Tao, take us home.
So I rolled a 1, so that's going to be a 4 for me. Good luck, everybody else.
Oh, we're all
Oh,
rolling.
we're doing
okay.
it
I
individual.
also rolled a 1, which is gonna be an 11 for me.
Guys, your luck points. Your luck
Oh,
points.
should've-
I completely
Um,
forgot
Well,
that was
you
a
gotta
thing.
declare them before
I
you
know.
roll.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
do.
I'm
You're right.
saying.
15.
All right. I'm
Up and all
declaring.
6 in.
27.
I
As I
think it's
say.
important to say I have very low luck. Tao canonically has bad luck.
I'm
The universe
using 5
does not
of my
love
luck.
Tao.
It's why I
Oh, we
offer
do.
the one roll.
The people in the universe love Tao. I think that's what's important.
That's
So
the big
you're all
difference.
making noise. I got a 15. I'm out of here.
I crit
I got
success.
27.
27. Jesus.
Yeah.
You
21.
disappear from the game.
I got a crit
Um,
success. Plus I put my luck
Nice.
in. So
Nice.
that's 20 plus 8, so that's 28.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all
so
want
21,
to
27,
know
28.
I-
That's good.
I hope your
Something
back's not
wild?
hurting from carrying
Yes,
this team.
I want to hear it.
I also crit failed.
Yeah.
So you I'm so mad about it. You guys make it to the vehicles.
We're
Woohoo.
just not even trying. Just like, oh man, what a nice day.
Shoot,
Roland
shoot,
still
shoot.
cranks up like highway to the danger zone, but he's got it turned down.
LOL. Very low.
Frankie's
I'm like-
singing along.
Skechers shape up walking.
I just want y'all to know I crit failed, and then my next roll was a 10, so it took a big chunk out of the roll.
Did you have
Dang.
negatives?
It went into negatives.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
good.
I
They actually
Yeah.
forget why they're there.
What are we doing?
They're very distracted by how bright the burning building is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. What does that look like?
There is smoke coming from what looks like the ground up because you put a fire in their basement.
The sound of the
Yes.
building gradually collapsing on itself is louder than the sound of my hydraulics.
Frankie's gonna take a picture of the burning building to use as cover art for his concept album.
Yeah.
Is it a selfie or like a picture of just the building?
He's gonna take both, I think. He's gonna take a
Yes.
picture of the burning building, and then he's gonna like corral Popsicle and just take like a really quick photo and then go.
While you're taking your selfie, your horn buzzes again.
God damn
Aw.
it. Yes. Frankie residence.
It's not too late. Wires are real easy to cut.
So is bone in some circumstances. So is there like a meeting place, or like, do they have to be dead for this to happen, or like, can I just show up with the files and call it a day?
You show up with those files and your friends, and the bounty goes down.
It's still a higher cut than what I'm getting, because your business model is awful.
I don't have time to negotiate. I'm a little busy at a temple. And you gotta hang
Yeah.
up.
Oh. So rude. Nobody ever says goodbye anymore. It's always what you want and then like what you getting. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm just hanging out with my concept album. I'm gonna run some like lyrics by Popsicle as we're going.
Jumping
since
in the
nobody
truck.
seems to notice.
Are you. Who's getting in what car?
Roland again.
Figure we get in the same way. Yeah.
I'm not separating
Okay.
from my sister.
Mm-mm.
As you all begin to drive,
Oh fuck.
Daisy, you get a quick message from Steve.
Oh fuck.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about Steve. I couldn't remember who Steve was.
La lamp.
The spare keys are under the flowers.
Oh.
Johnny's
Okay.
a good landlord. And you see from your agent that this is no longer an open chat.
Um,
We're
I
parked
think I
next
have
to each other, right?
a new landlord.
Wait.
Steve left.
Like left or left this mortal
No,
coil?
no. He messaged me. So he's alive. I would hate for his last words
But
to be
he's-
Johnny's a new a great landlord. But
Those would be terrible last words.
no. Maybe he
They
just
could've just axled him.
they could have just asked him.
How long does it take to axle a person?
Depends on
Depends
how
on the
deep the
person.
cybernetics are, I suppose.
Well, personally, I really hope he didn't get axled because Liches and Layers is a lot better when it's not a first-person shooter.
That's what I think too.
Whoa.
I don't know. I like
All
the
right.
spin-off guns and gargoyles.
If he did get axled, and that's a big if, then we'll find out. And when we do,
Um,
we get him back.
We'll put it on the
That's the
to-do list.
That's the second campaign after this.
Spin-off.
No, that's
More
the
stories of
temple.
New Hope.
Stories in New Hoper.
New- Even more hope.
Are you guys driving off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
While we're driving, is there rust on like Roland's truck?
Are you
Are
riding
you
with Roland
on
or
Yes.
with Tal?
Roland or
Oh
with
wait,
me?
sorry, which one?
You were with
same one as
Tal.
last
We're-
time.
Originally,
Yeah,
That
we're
case
with
I
Tal.
know there's rust on this truck. I'm gonna gather some.
I was gonna say I
Yeah,
was
there
with Roland
there
and
is definitely
Steve.
rust on this
Excuse you. All the rust is covered by beautiful broken glass and glue.
Yes, and paint and paper.
There's
Just very
there's also rust
slowly.
on the inside, but I mean,
I'm just gonna gather like some of that.
Is anyone doing anything else on the drive?
I'm with. Okay, so how did we split up? It's the twins with Tao, and then
You're with
Yeah.
Tao in the front
Yeah.
seat with
yeah.
Tao.
So,
you're
I'm
my
on the bench.
passenger.
Amneti
I'm
rode in the
the-
passenger last
No,
time.
Amnetti.
So, if we follow the original organization, Amneti is my passenger, and the twins
Okay.
are sitting
In the back, yeah.
in the back.
Okay.
And then if we replace Steve with
Axel.
Axel,
I see. I
Axel
see.
ran off.
oh, you're right. You're right. Yes. So it's just
Yeah,
Daisy
Axel's
and
back there.
Roland's
Okay. Okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had to figure out where we
You're good.
all were.
Mm-hmm.
car. You're good.
So valid.
I'll connect
I
to
would just
Frankie.
text Anya.
Pardon?
You go.
Oh, I was just gonna text Anya and say, "Where are you?"
You get a message saying, "Let's meet back at the house."
Popsicle will just respond with the thumbs up, but then yell out, "Buffalo."
Popsicle.
Frankie.
Don't park in front of his place. Park
We'll
around
pull
the
up the
corner or
rear.
something so we could walk up. Yeah.
We'll pull up the rear. I reach forward into like the center console and I pull out an aux cord and I kind of reach to the back window and I hand it to Frankie.
Just gonna plug it.
It's
arm.
like Steven and the Stevens, right? But it's Frankie and the Frankies style.
Frankie and Frank- That was the original band title before I went solo.
Hell yeah.
And then I kind of call back. I never did get to finished your whole concert.
It wasn't anything new. Let's see,
New
he's
to me.
gonna take out his guitar because he has that with him, and I don't know how aux cords work, so
You're
I'm
good.
gonna
Don't worry
pretend
about
like
it.
I can just play something.
The aux cord has a 1/4-inch adapter.
Yep, I always carry one of those with me. I don't understand how cars work.
That's okay.
If not, I'll just put on my. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put on Frankie the Musical from the little thing. Somehow, I'm gonna finagle that around. I'm gonna play some of the first stuff I ever played, and it's
Over
a lot
in-
less like long ago. It is not as flashy as what he plays now. It's
Sorry,
a lot
Daisy?
more-
Over in Roland's car, I'm gonna look over at him. And so you have a pup? Do you wanna go check on him before you go back to the apartment? I mean, the important things are in the other car, so
I was actually gonna do that, then toss you the keys.
oh. How about we just go together?
That'll work too. I'm gonna hit up Tao. Hey, Tao, buddy, I need to check on Chevy.
I understand. Be safe.
Well, I'll bring Daisy back to you. Is everything all right back at the temple?
It will be.
How about you pin me the location? As soon as Chevy's all right, I'll meet you there.
Yeah. You can meet my grandpa.
Be lovely. Kind of hang up, and you're not allergic to dogs, are you? Over to Daisy.
Dogs, actually. And then you see little Bay, my possum, kind of curl out. I mean, it's not a dog, but I love all animals.
Oh, you will love Chevy then.
So we will start with Roland and Daisy. You get to the garage, and it is still locked down the way you've left it, though the outside looks a little banged up.
Okay. Did you doors open?
You see Chevy's body near the entrance just lying there, gently rising and lowering with Chevy's breath.
Immediately running over and running a diagnostic.
Chevy, upon hearing you, tries to get up to greet you,
No, it's okay, girl. Just
And-
lay there.
runs in a circle, like on his side.
Just put a hand on Chevy's side. It's all right, girl. Just relax. It's okay. We'll play in a little bit. And bringing up my tech scanner.
It would take you maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops to kind of repair the leg. It just needs new parts because some of the wiring has overheated.
Okay.
What you need? I can find it.
Roland will just like doctor associate. 3 feet of the red wire over there. Bring me those pliers. A soldering iron. Also, a little bone treat. She loves those.
I grab them, and Bay is also just like resting next to my little AI is just resting next to Chevy's head as like
And-
animal comfort.
And his left hand is just a blur of different tools as he's performing the mechanic version of surgery. Yep, you're muted.
Give me a tech roll, please.
Oh, can I add my field tech to this? And all. Ooh, how many points of luck do I have? This is all the points of luck for Chevy.
Okay, yeah, you could.
All right, I have 6 points of luck. This is going to be all the points of luck. So 6 points of luck plus tech. Okay, so I rolled a 7. plus 6, that's 13, plus 19, so 32, plus the other 4, 36. I'm not taking chances on Chevy.
You get Chevy done even in 15 minutes. You've done these routines before, you know, and Chevy knows to listen and to wait patiently while you do this.
And she's okay.
She is as healthy as she can be for her age.
Roland looks like he's done this 100 times, but Daisy can see that he's got tears coming down his eyes.
She pulls out a handkerchief from her little pocket and just hands it over.
Appreciate setting up shop out this far in the wastelands. Damn
Yeah, of
dusty,
course.
you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dry air.
Yep. We should probably check on Thal.
Are we gonna bring Chevy with us?
Absolutely.
Daisy leans down and gives scritches.
She starts licking your hand and licks Roland's hands all over and just starts wagging her tail as fast as she can as she starts hopping around on all 4 of her legs.
Do you have a favorite toy? You should go get it.
She starts to chase the metal treat ball that rolls on its own.
Daisy just looks over at Roland.
I made it myself. It's got a little foxtail that kind of dangles around behind it, and it drops treats whenever she bumps it. So she doesn't destroy it because she absolutely will.
All right, well, maybe drop a few treats and I'll pick up the ball.
Absolutely. And he reaches in his pocket because he always has treats in his pocket and chucks a few out to Chevy.
All right, come on, girl. And I'll start making my way out of the garage.
Okay. And are you guys getting back in the car to head back to Daisy's apartment?
If that's where Tao and them were going, then yes.
Yeah,
That
that's
is-
our plan.
Yeah. Okay. So while you do that, we are going to jump to our other friends who are now pulling up to the apartment.
GM, how bad is my VROS? And what am I looking at, Doc? How many minutes do I have?
You're starting to realize that the control over the knuckles that connect your phalanges to your palm are leaving. But you are also realizing that once the virus is downloaded, you will regain control of your body.
Oh. Now, if I can clarify, I thought if I let the virus happen, I implode. Question mark?
You basically become like a patient 0 for tech.
Oh, I misunderstood. So I thought that was implode, meaning I would delete, control alt delete everything. All the files go away.
No, but you wouldn't have full autonomy as much once the
I
virus is in
see.
full swing.
Okay, and my alternative.
Is explode, I believe.
Is
Is
shut
ex-
down, yeah. So like
is
if
shut-
you keep putting
Okay.
it off,
Mhm,
your body just will shut down
will just stop working.
and your coding will cease to function.
I see. Okay. So I had them swapped. So if I don't do anything, I completely shut down. If I do download the virus completely, I factory reset.
Hmm.
I see.
That's my
Hmm.
bad too for not explaining it more clearly.
Oh no, you're good. I just want to make sure I understood. Yeah, okay. Nettie sits in the car. Even after everyone's getting out of the car, she just sits there in the car by herself for a minute.
Yeah. As everyone's kind of coming off, I peer back inside. The suit's not that comfortable. Even I know that.
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
I am sick, Tao.
Okay. I mean, you don't do veggie soup, but like a digital soup.
I'd like that. But how? And she stops, and you almost hear like an electronic click noise, as if she's like thinking, or she's stuck on a thought. How do I know if I'm letting them win?
Hmm. I don't know. You know, my grandpa used to say to me, whenever we went back to the old cemetery where my parents are, you know, these things are never easy. But when the big corpos want you miserable and dead, the most defiant thing you can do is smile and dance and be happy. If you can do that, then I mean, it's not burning down a corpo building, but it's a living.
Frankie?
Oh, I was gonna ask God if I could hear this.
Oh.
I'm not responding to it. I just want to know if I can hear what Tao is saying.
How soundproof is your
Not.
car?
I was gonna
Not.
say, I feel like
Next
he's
question.
talking to her through the window, right?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, we're
Then-
talking
Yeah.
in an open way.
If you wait, if you're waiting around, you can hear it. But I'm gonna ask the twins to also give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
Like I can run out sometime. Perception.
That is crit.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
25.
Dang. Okay,
I
so
love
persona
the
curious.
face that Chris is making.
It's on my screen and it's so far away. 15?
So you don't see it, Frankie, but Popsicle, you see
Too busy
a
eavesdropping.
Yeah, no, I'm just
you
like,
you see a figure limping along a rooftop as it slides into a window upstairs.
Oh, maybe it's Anya.
Bing?
And Popsicle's not gonna take her eye off of the window they just walked into and just taps the side of the car to get Buffalo's attention.
What's up?
I don't mean to interrupt the conversation, but someone just limped their way from the roof into one of the doors upstairs. I don't know who it is.
Well, if they're limping, hopefully that means they're no threat.
If they're limping and they got on a roof, I don't know if I would believe that so quickly.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go in.
I was gonna say,
If
I'm ready
you
to get out
guys
of the car.
wanna continue this out here.
I'm
think
ready to
we're
get out of the
coming with
car
you.
with you. Yeah, and goes with
I'ma
you.
follow.
I would say Popsicle also takes out her gun before they walk in, just after seeing someone sneaking into the house.
So you guys all go in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, as you walk into the foyer that Steve has previously described to us, with that large leather armchair around the couches, you see the silhouette of a similar figure, one leg crossed over the other, pointed cat-eared hat, hand a little bit bloody on a glass of whiskey.
You didn't pour any for us?
Frankie, you serve me.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to be hospitable.
Daisy, do you have any bandages around here?
Oh, Daisy's still with Roll and Drive.
Daisy's
Oh
not with
crap! You're
us.
right. I'm silly.
Yeah,
I'm mixing
it's
up
just the
the
four of
scene.
us.
Daisy, do you have any?
I actually agent Daisy. Need bandages. Where can I find them?
Muted.
Oh, yeah. If you go up into my apartment, if you look under the third pile of clothes, there's a drawer there. In the second drawer, you'll find them in the back next to the cans of tomato soup.
I look
I also
over.
contact Daisy.
Stay here.
Do you have
I'll go
aluminum
get some
foil?
bandages.
Yeah, I do. It's in the cupboard on top of the oven.
I'm gonna get that.
And I'm gonna get some bandages.
Anya and Popsicle stay down. I suppose Popsicle downstairs.
Yep.
You hear Anya's breathing is a little bit labored.
So what's got you almost dying? You're usually not like this.
Your friend asked for a favor.
Which friend? What favor?
Our big friend, Brother Buffalo.
And the favor?
Talking's a little hard. I'm gonna wait till he's back so I don't repeat myself.
And Popsicle's just gonna find a spot across from Anya. Because Popsicle's liked Anya, but also doesn't trust Anya as far as she can throw him either.
I just realized I have really good first aid.
Oh my god.
Goes up to get tinfoil.
Watch a bunch of YouTube
This is for a
videos.
different thing. No, yeah. I imagine
why
because
you
Frankie's
know.
been in a lot
He's
of
gonna
fights.
come back with a foil
This
hat.
YouTuber.
I'm ready now.
Alrighty. The doctor is in.
Yeah, so you guys come down after you find your items.
Yes.
You any good at patching people up there, Tao, or you want me to take care of this?
I hand it over. You know her body better than me.
Oh god.
Only in my. Never mind. I'm just gonna fucking do the thing.
Buffalo. What Anya over here is finger painting. Popsicle says, pointing at the blood on Anya's hand.
that's
Is
not
finger painting now because of some favor she had fulfilled of yours.
I look at Anya, furrow my brows, lean in. Reyna did this to you?
Indirectly. There was
But-
some structural damage. But the children are safe. And your grandpa's with the trauma team.
Yeah, my knees hit the floor in front of her. And, I take her hand, the uninjured one, in both, and kind of press it to my forehead. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't promise your grandfather's okay.
You gave him a chance.
He ran back to help kids too.
Yeah. Crazy old man. But you did what you could, and you didn't have to, and I owe you a debt. And my goodwill.
You see what happened to Reyna?
I had to make a choice between the children or Reyna. So no.
But I should for first aid.
Pardon?
I said I completely forgot I was supposed to be rolling for first aid.
It's okay, it's okay. We got lost in the RP. We're lost in the
18.
sauce.
We're so
18.
lost in the sauce. 18, yeah.
You patch Reyna, not Reyna, oh my god, you patch Anya up.
I patch Reyna up. I go find her and them.
Oh my
him.
god.
Sorry, go ahead.
And as you're doing so, I will say that throughout this conversation and the search, Roland and Daisy begin to pull up.
Why don't you
Your
go on
keys.
first? You got.
Yeah, I grabbed the spare keys from the flower pot. We don't need these to be out here anymore. And let myself in. Come on, Chevy.
Chevy immediately runs in and starts sniffing things.
You see Chevy runs immediately to Tao and starts licking his hands.
I kneel down and give him a good.
kind of like you see the smile on Daisy's face fade away as she looks over into like the meeting room, and see Anya on the couch with Frankie doing first aid, and she just kind of like drops the spare keys and like runs over and like leaps to the other side and be like, what happened?
Roland's
She laughs.
gonna reload his shotgun and
Fever.
just post up next to the door.
While Frankie's fixing her up and you run over, she laughs. It's a sex thing.
What?
See, here's the thing. I know it's not, but I'll
you
let you
sure?
think that I'm a naive that way. So,
I mean, I'm letting Frankie be on top.
This is the only time it happens. As he
Well-
just kind of, he's gonna like tighten one of like, I guess a suture just like a little wrong, or like gonna squeeze the hand.
I tilt her chin, like her face towards me. Well, you're still making jokes because you had Frankie's name in your mouth. So I know you'll be okay.
Do we need 2 burnt down buildings in the
The
span of a day?
disrespect. That was brutal.
So, how did the missions go?
Well, Popsicle? We don't really know. Did you get everything?
Yeah. I got 25 of the files. All the ones that were there.
Well, here, and she transfers the bits to each of you.
Yay, Eddie.
I won't even charge you for the trauma team costs. And
That's
she
good,
gives like
'cause
a
I wasn't
joking
gonna charge you
smile.
for this.
So,
Frankie?
Hmm.
Thing.
All right.
And
Good talk.
as we pan out from the scene of Frankie stitching up Anya and the team sitting here, we think about the stories that happen in busy cities like New Hope. We think about the ways intricate lives intertwine and cross over and separate. And this is where this story ends. Not the most perfect happy ending. Not all stories do. But it leaves room for new stories and new hopes. And with that, I am going to say thank you to my wonderful cast and also our audience members. Thank you for co-creating this story and for enjoying it with us. Once again, I am your GM Sin. You can find me on all my socials down below in chat. And I am going to pass it for the last time this game to Mneti.
Hi. Hey, it's me, Saf. You can find me everywhere on the internet as a clerical error. Oh, guys, don't! You're gonna make me sad. Holy shit! I'm gonna supplicate you.
Oh.
Well, and I played M. Nettie, the AI robot who wants to be a real boy. And I'm gonna pass it to operator.
Oh, oh God! I was still collecting myself after the Chevy scene.
Just kidding,
5%.
just kidding. You can send
I'm
it to someone else if you want.
Oh, I'm good. 5% chance. Hi, hello, operator, both here and on the Tiki Talks, and I played Roland Ford Mercedes Lincoln. I just want to say that Sin picked all of us for this group for our personalities and ability to roleplay, is what they said, and oh my God, I saw it tonight.
That's what you got. Mine was for the looks.
Mine was
Chris
not.
is our hottie.
With that, I'm going to pass it to Chris at farmersonly.com.
Oh, that's me.
Hashtag the right stuff.
Oh my God.
Not that one. It's your boy, Hamasama-kun, also known as Chris, not Prime, and also Frankie Blockbuster, resident problem maker, electric guitar wizard, and guy who does things. I thought this was gonna go for longer, which is why I was gathering some shit, but I was trying to make thermite, but that's not important. In the sequel, we'll see why.
I knew it.
I was trying to make thermite. I thought I was gonna, real talk, I was gonna try to kill Reyna, but like,
I know.
We were all gonna try and kill Reyna.
We might have a sequel.
Oh, well, I was making thermite, so now we have that in my inventory. You can find me at Hamasama-kun on all social media platforms. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Twitch, that's TikTok, that's YouTube, that's like operator said farmersonly.com. I should make one of those accounts. I think that'd be funny.
Do it, coward.
I might. I very well might. If you want to see more trauma, you could check out Hot Asian D&D, starring me and my lovely friend Sam, and eventually Sin. Art of that to come. We're just getting into the plot. Take it away, twin.
Oh, I am Chris Prime on this one, aka D&D Imposter on all socials. I play Popsicle, the older twin and actually taller. You can also find me on Alec the Bard's YouTube along with my twin here, the other Chris, playing childhood lovers on Heroes of Bastion. And I will, before I pass it off, leave you with probably the worst pun I had.
Oh, Jesus.
When twins are in a band, they always make sure to play percussion. I'm gonna pass it to our little.
Is it too late to go with
It
the
took a
deal
second,
from
I
Reyna?
hate it.
I just take out a
Say
gun and
percussion?
percussion.
Erica.
Oh, percussion.
Percussion.
Yeah, yep. God.
That was
I
really
want to
good.
go home.
That was really good.
All right.
That made me chuckle.
I
That made
hate
me
it.
happy.
I'm
Win.
Erica. That
Hi, Erica.
pun hurt,
I'm Erica.
but I love it as much as I love you all. I was your Daisy this evening. You can find me on my socials at EricaJean15 on Instagram or EricaJean315 on Twitter, or on the 5% Chance socials. 9 times out of 10, I am the thumbs behind those keys on our Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. The other 1 out of 10 times, or more, is our other illustrious producer, Curtis. I was your Daisy this evening. I'm still kind of crying because I sent Sin a message this morning after I finished like our social post and be like, why am I almost crying right now? I'm really sad this is the last time I have to post something about this game.
Until
but
the sequel.
Who knows if I greenlight a second season or not. With that, I'm going to pass it off to Saf.
It's Sam. Sam.
Sam? Oh, Sam, sorry.
Sam.
Ah! Sam, you're
Hi,
lovely human.
I try. Good evening, friends, family, and kinfolk of all kinds. I'm Sam, also known as Wraither_VO on places such as TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And for the, I've played Brother Buffalo, or Tao Vung, big beefy boy, 50% tender, 50% lean.
All beef.
all beef, all love,
Oh.
and no thoughts in the head.
Go
Uh,
for it.
and is there anyone else?
The
Okay.
GM?
No,
Re-
just
Hello.
bounce up to Sin.
Back to me while I can still hold it all together. As usual, the Ash and Shade Committee will be next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 5% with the percent symbol chance. On Sheckler Woodworking for 10% off products. There are stickers that I do not have on me.
I have the white one. I have the black and white one.
Ooh,
I-
Beautiful.
Do I have? Oh, and the colored one. I have both
V
sizes.
cute. V cute.
But truly, thank you again to everyone who came and supported us every week and watched, stayed on this journey with us, and thank you once again to all my players for being such wonderful humans and trusting me to tell a story with you.
I'm emotionally devastated.
We love you,
Can we get-
Sin.
Can we get a round of
Oh.
applause for our awesome GM though for
Yes.
like putting all this together?
Oh.
Incredible, truly. Cyberpunk Red is a difficult game to learn. And there were some, trips and stumbles behind the scenes for all the audience listening, but Sin, came to the game with preparedness and with a willingness to deal with our tomfoolery that I think comes rare in a GM.
Yes.
And I just, a lot of what makes great GMs occur behind the scenes or away from the cameras. And I think it is super important that we just pay homage to all the incredible work that GMs around the world, but specifically our GM, who's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank
chasing
you.
that thought, this is what has been an amazing party that I've been so blessed to be a part of.
Mhm.
Both Chris's, Sav, Sam, Erica. I'm so happy that I got to be a part of this. I'm so happy that I got to meet all of you. This has been a phenomenal last week in the United States. Send back to you.
That's all. Good night, y'all.